Hey you guys, it is me, Marie D. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about something really exciting. I just hit 1 million on TikTok, so we're gonna be talking about TikTok again today. And I know that I talk about TikTok a lot, but that is where I personally had my come up. So as you guys know, this page is all about my advice for social media creators, and specifically social media creators that are funneling to OnlyFans. So if you're new here, welcome in. Again, my name is Marie, and we're gonna be talking about how I hit 1 million on TikTok. I opened this account in March of 2022, so about a year and a couple months ago. So we're gonna talk about how I grew to 1 million followers in a year, and I'm also going to be giving you guys some advice about getting unbanned. So on this account, as you can see, has 1 million followers. I hope it's not banned by the time this video posts, because that's also something we're gonna be talking about too, is that I have gotten banned on this account over 20 times, probably more like 30 or 40 times. And I've gotten it back each and every time. So we're gonna go into that a little bit today. And I'm also getting ready. I have a full day of content. I'm going to be making a new YouTube video for my try-on channel. If you wanna check it out, I'll link it below. It is called Marie D Try-Ons. And then I'm also going to be making some cosplay content today too. I'm going to be cosplaying a character named Cammy from Street Fighter, if you're familiar. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. I prepped my face with some sunscreen and some Charlotte Tilbury magic serum, and we are gonna go ahead and get into it. First off, let's review some of my biggest TikTok tips that I've shared with you guys in the past. My biggest tip for TikTok that I want you guys to take away from my content whenever you are watching it or looking at my TikTok is that I niche all my accounts. So I have about 10 TikTok accounts. These are the accounts that I run consistently. I try to post on them every day as much as possible, and I create different content for all of them, or I'll repurpose content. It really just depends, but my personal strategy, I know a lot of girls are all about repurposing content. I like to have new content on each of my TikTok channels. Is it a lot of work? Yeah, but because of how I niche them, I try to stick to niches that are really, really easy to make content for. So my niches fit into my lifestyle. Like my main account, my niche is just those office third-person videos. My husband and I discovered these videos, this style video, and we kind of just went for it and decided to try it out. So here, right here, I'm going to play an example for you guys to watch on the screen here. What? So as you can see, those are very easy style videos to film. There's nothing inappropriate about them either, which is why I like them for TikTok reasons, because you guys know I get banned a lot. So there's a few reasons why I like to make videos like that, but that's not the only TikTok niche that I have at all. So another niche I have are going to be cosplay. Obviously, if you haven't checked out my cosplay channel, make sure to check it out. But then I also have just selfie videos. I have an account where a lot of my videos are literally just mirror videos or me being cute at my photo shoots. So I like to dip myself into a lot of these niches. However, I don't do it on each account. If you aren't going viral on TikTok, it's probably because you have too much going on your account and the videos aren't grabbing your audience's attention, because that's not why they followed you in the first place. And it does suck having to niche down your content so much, but basically that's probably why you're not going viral as well, is because you haven't niched down your content. Does that apply 100% of the time? No. Some really random videos can go viral that you never expected to. And that's just the name of the TikTok game, and you kind of just have to accept it, even if it sucks and even if you feel like it's not fair. Nothing about this industry or life in general is fair. So let's get that out of the way. You'll see some girls posting a 3-second clip of them singing with low lighting, no makeup on, crappy hair, and it has 500,000 likes. There's no way to predict what will do good and what will do bad. So stop worrying about the things you can't control and start worrying about the things you can control. You can control your niche. So make it a niche that you see thriving, that relates to your content, that you can easily make content for. And then also control the quality of your content. Always be improving. Look at what other creators are doing. Look at what I'm doing. I don't care. I don't care if you copy my style video or if you copy another creator's. Just do it in a way that's authentic to you and try to give that creator credit as well. I always try to give creators credit whenever I take anything from them. Like even if it's advice on my advice blog, I always try to link their Instagram or however I can give them credit, even if it's just a small thing, because that's a bad look in our community if you aren't giving people credit. So that's a TikTok advice that I want you to take away from this video. Now let's get more into getting unbanned on TikTok really quickly, because that's a question I get all the time. If you don't already know this, I run an advice blog. It's on Fansly. A lot of you guys, if you've ever watched my videos before, you guys know I preach about it because that's the only way to contact me and to get any questions answered. You guys know I have thousands of paying subscribers across my paid pages at this point. I don't have time to answer just random emails or anything like that about questions when I have all my content categorized, and it's really affordable. So just keep that in mind. As much as I want to help every single person, I have to prioritize those that paid me that $15 fee just to get their questions answered. But that page does come with other benefits. It comes with a Twitter retweet. It comes to access to my OnlyFans. You get a free PPV video as an example once you sign up for my Fansly blog, because a lot of girls are just like, what do these videos look like that people are making on OnlyFans? So you can get a free one from me so you can kind of see what I'm doing. You get access to my Discord community. I think it's like 400 models, and we're all just talking about trends and what's going on in life in that Discord group, and they talk about problems and different things that are going on in the OnlyFans community. So you get a lifetime access to that as well. So there's a ton of benefits. But one of the biggest reasons that people sign up for my Fansly blog in general is because they're like, hey, I got banned from TikTok. I noticed you've gotten unbanned 100 freaking times, it seems. What am I doing wrong? How do I do this? Why am I getting banned? Yada, yada, yada. Let me tell you guys something about getting banned on TikTok. If you think you got banned for a logical reason, and that is the reason why you're not trying to appeal it, that is the reason why you've given up on your account, you're wrong. Do not give up on your account. Keep appealing it. You can get it back, and I have proof of it now. So when I was at almost 800,000 followers, I got banned, and it was pretty random. I hadn't posted anything risque that day. However, the week before, I had posted a flashing challenge. So flashing challenge, if you're not familiar, was a trend where OnlyFans girls were basically being very sneaky on TikTok and popping a nipple. You know, let's just be real. So they were popping a little nipple. Some people took it farther. They would show their vagina, or they would show a whole breast, whatever. For the most part, what I saw was just a little nipple. So you know what, I was like, you know, I want to try this. I see some girls getting traction on it, and I get banned every other week anyway, so you know what, YOLO, let's put it on my main account. So a bitch put it on her main account, and it was fine. It got over 4 million views, a lot of subscribers, you know, blah, blah, blah. So it worked out fine, but then the next week I was banned. I'm not sure if it was related, and I didn't really give a damn, because one thing about me, I'm gonna get my account back. So let's go ahead and go step by step into my unbanning process and kind of what that looks like for me once I log on and I see that my account is banned. So there I am, all right, Marie D, hanging out, checking my TikTok, and I'll log on and it will say either your account was logged out because you have been permanently banned from TikTok, or it will say your account has been temporarily suspended, download your data here, whatever, yada yada. Been suspended from TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. First step I do is just a couple of deep breaths. Like, come on, I know I can do this. I know I can get through this. Do a couple deep breaths. Then I get right back on my shit and I get to working. So this last ban, I believe I was at 800K when I got banned. It was sad. I was very sad because I was like on the road to 1 million, you know, I was like, I can do this, it's gonna happen for me, blah, blah, blah. Well, waking up one day and seeing myself getting banned, I just basically knew, okay, there's no getting my account back. I have my entire nipple out on there. Even though I knew that in my head, I did not give up. I will never, and to this day, I've never lost a TikTok account. I have posted some wild shit on TikTok, and I have not lost an account. So basically this is what I do. And I have this detailed step by step, and you can consult with me directly on my Fansly blog, just remember that. But we'll go over the general procedure that I follow. And I am still doing my makeup, so bear with me. Okay, so the first thing I do once I see that an account is banned is I go to their legal form. So to get to this form, all you need to do is Google TikTok legal feedback. Okay, Google that, it will take you to a form. You are going to fill that form out with the email address associated with that TikTok account, and do not ever lose your email and passwords for your TikTok accounts, okay? Rookie mistake. You need to keep them all set up in your notes app and a spreadsheet, however you want to do it, but don't forget to do that. Because if you lose your email and password, you lose the account. So anyways, I insert my correct email address, I insert my correct username associated with that email address. Then I go down to the options, and it gives you an option for account ban/suspension. Click that. And then non-age related. You want to make sure that they know it's non-age related, because if you put age related, they're just going to ask you for an ID, and it's really not going to help anything, because that's not why your account was banned, most likely, unless they give you that notification that it was in fact banned because they think you're a minor. Then obviously that's, you know, that's a different story. I've never had that happen to me, probably because I look grown as fuck with these big ass titties. Anyways, so once you do that, you're going to fill out a message, okay? The message is going to say something along the lines like this. It's going to say, hey TikTok, I have been wrongfully suspended for violating community guidelines, although all of my videos are perfectly appropriate and they follow community guidelines. Something simple like that. I'll even put something like, I've been a creator on your app for years now. I really enjoy creating for TikTok. However, my account was wrongfully suspended and I did not break any community guidelines. Please give me my account back and review it. So this is where the tricky part comes in. You're going to get a response, right? You're going to get a response, and it's not going to be the response you want. It's going to say, hi there. Thanks for contacting TikTok. We reviewed your account and it will remain permanently suspended for violating our guidelines. This is where they might usually cite the guideline that you broke. For me, it always says adults, nudity, and sexual activity. What I do then, and this is all part of the formula. We don't know what part of my formula works. We just know it works, right? So the next thing you're gonna do is reply to that TikTok and be like, thank you for your response and for looking into my account. However, if you review my videos again, you will see that I clearly do not break any community guidelines. Please give me my account back. I work hard to create for TikTok, and I would really appreciate it if you could review my account and see that I have broken none of the TikTok community guidelines. Just keep going at it. So that's what you do when you get a response, okay? You're gonna keep doing that till you run out of fucking breath, all right? So don't stop. That's the key. People are like, oh no, I got 5 no's, I got all these no's. It doesn't matter. The last time I got banned, I got 25 no's where they're like, nope, your account's gonna be permanently banned. You're shit out of luck, you know? I kept going. So not only do you wanna reply to each email you get, you also want to continue submitting feedback forms. But here's another hack, I guess you could call it, even though it's not a hack, just it's a procedure, right? This is the procedure I go through. I don't tie anything emotionally to it, because then you're gonna get upset and you're gonna give up because you're like, oh, you know, they're not giving me my account back. They're being so rude to me. How come so-and-so has her account still? And, you know, blah, blah. Keep in mind, I had my nipple out the whole time this was fucking happening. Like, my nipple is out and your girl still persevered. So I really don't want to hear your excuses. So this time was interesting though, because what I did and what you're gonna do is you're going to continue submitting feedback forms on different devices on from another email address associated with your account, because what happened with my last one is I actually used a different email address that was associated with the account, and that's when I got it back. Not sure if that helped. We don't know. I'm just giving you guys my advice. And different times of day. Submit them if you're awake at 1 a.m. Submit them if you're awake at 7 a.m. Submit them in the middle of the day. I'm telling you, I would do 2 feedback requests. So at that legal form, I would do that 2 times, 3 times a day. And this is just my task. When I'm recovering an account, whether it's my main account, my backup account, a random account, I will not just let it sit there and be banned. Another interesting thing is once I was continuing my recovery account for my main TikTok at 800K after flashing my actual nipple, I received a response that was like, please keep in mind, if your account remains banned for longer than 30 days, you will not be able to get it back. I had never heard that before. To this day, I don't know if that's true because it took me about 3 weeks of being banned and submitting those feedback requests for me to finally get my account back. So, like I said, I literally just kept doing it. After 3 weeks, I was so ready to give up. I accepted my fate of not having my big account that was about to reach 1 million. And you know what? I was done. But like I said, I didn't let my emotions get in the way. It was a procedure, right? It was just a task that I was doing to continue submitting feedback forms. And I'm sure a lot of people, I'm not sure what the community thinks. If there are people who think I use a recovery service, or if there's someone who thinks I know someone from TikTok, I wish, I dream of that when I sleep. Yeah, I wish I knew someone from fucking TikTok so they could help me out. No, I don't. And I didn't. I actually got quoted for a recovery service. They quoted me $7,000 to get my TikTok account back. And I just simply could not justify that. Not because I don't have the money. We all know I do. If you watch my YouTube videos. However, that was silly to me because it's like, dude, I get banned at least once a month. I didn't realize it was so expensive. I don't even know why I reached out. So I did not do that. I did not drop 7 racks to get it back. I just stayed persistent, and you can too. Anyone can do it. And, I see girls tell me, they're like, oh, no, I submitted 100 forms. They didn't get back to me, blah, blah, blah. It's not about submitting 100 forms. It's about doing it consistently for weeks, because this is the trick. There's going to be one moderator who's answering the emails that day who is more lenient than the moderator who was answering the emails the previous days when they told you no. And that has happened to me every time. Every single time I've been banned, they've told me no. And I still persisted. And eventually the moderator, and I say the moderator because I don't know if it's a human. I don't know if it's a freaking robot. I don't know what it is. I know it's an automatic response, but I don't know if a person actually goes and reviews your account, because y'all, I still have my nipple up and they gave me my account back. So that is that, you guys. That's what it looks like. For me, it is literally whenever I have an account, I just add it to my daily agenda of things. Appeal, appeal, appeal. It's just on my checklist to do. Submit forms, submit this, reply to these emails. It's just an extra task that I have to do to get my account back. And I do it. Don't give up on it. It's just like when people tell me that they give up on social media after posting for 2 months. It can take 6 months to a year for the algorithm to see you. Don't give up, just keep it on. I will say this though, once I got the account back, I hit 1 million followers last week. I did take down my nipple video. I did, because I'm trying to take it seriously. The next time I get banned, they're gonna look at my account and they're gonna be like, okay, this bitch really got her shit together. So anyways, you guys, that's my spiel about getting your account back and about TikTok. So another thing that I want to talk to you guys about TikTok and how I grew to 1 million followers is literally posting consistently through the shadow ban. So a lot of you guys, myself included, have felt like you're the victim of these supposed shadow bans, right? Instagram, TikTok, all of the major social media outlets have come on publicly and said, hey, shadow bans are not real. We don't shadow ban people. So y'all are just crazy, blah, blah, blah. Well, we all have had those days where we're consistently getting, say, 100K plus views or whatever is reasonable for your profile. And then we post a video and we get 500 views. That's just not natural. However, I will say, I don't know if shadow banning exists. I don't think they target me specifically for the shadow ban. And as much as I, say that, there are days where I'm like, no, they hate me, fuck TikTok, So I do think though, it goes along with what I was saying at the beginning of the video, focus on what you can control. You can't control this magic man in the sky that is shadow banning you, right? So just post through it. Post through the shadow bans. If you think your video is gonna hit 500 views, even though your page has over 100,000 followers, still post. Another thing is, don't delete the video. If it doesn't perform well and you're like, oh, that's embarrassing, flop, flop era, don't delete it. TikTok hates when you delete stuff, which makes sense because it's like, why are you going back on the content that you posted? Just sit there and own it. everybody has their flop era, including me. Like every other week is my flop era. So just own it and keep it up. Another way to grow on TikTok is you have to listen to your audience. So if one video does well, you don't have to replicate it exactly, even though you can. What I would suggest is just taking little tidbits. Like, what were you wearing in that video? What were you saying? What kind of video setup was it? Was it you saying lyrics? Was it you dancing? Was it you by the pool? And recreate that. Try different variations of that. And if nothing is hitting, try a new content style. And when I say try a new content style, I don't mean post one video, see how it does. If it doesn't do good, give up. No, that's not gonna work in any scenario. Post the videos for at least 6 weeks before you decide a content style does not work for you. I'm ready. I'm gonna go do my hair and then I'll come back and I'll close out the video. Okay, you guys, I did my hair and that is how I get ready. Did y'all see how fast that was though? It was so fast. I guess when I was chatting, maybe it wasn't that fast, but for me, that was fast. Anyways, that is all, you guys. That is some information and just some general tips and advice for how I grew my account to 1 million. And the reason I went on such a tangent about getting my account unbanned is because that is how I reached 1 million. I was banned many, many times, and if I wouldn't have got it back, I would have never reached 1 million or gotten anywhere close. So it is so important, just if you are an online sex worker, just be prepared to get banned. Don't get emotional about it. Don't get heartbroken about it. Just do the protocol that I recommend. I have it way more detailed with screenshots and all sorts of stuff on my Fansly blog, and you can also chat with me one-on-one there. Don't give up, never give up, and niche your content. Make good content, always be making better content. Look at the trending content, what's doing good right now, and what's doing good for women like us who are OnlyFans girls and women that are in your niche in particular. That is my advice for TikTok. That's my 1 million follower update as well, and a little get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope to see a lot of you on my Fansly blog. Thank you guys so much for supporting that blog. It has grown bigger than I ever projected it to. So I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you who watch my videos and support me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.